Great. So look,
Fuck
just
you.
so everyone, real fast. Welcome to the Core Meltdown. This guy, I'm not gonna talk about it. I am gonna talk about it. He messed it up in the beginning. We had to start it over. Okay,
Yep.
that's just one. Then I said go, and then he 3-2-1'd it, and then I was all misstepping with my words, and then he stopped it. This is the third take.
I'm sorry. Get over
Zero
yourself.
natural. I'm not over myself at all.
Well, let yourself down, step over yourself, and get
Okay, I've
back
gotten
up.
over. Okay, here we go. Welcome to the Core Meltdown. I am Godric. He
I'm
is.
black.
He's a leg. He's leg. We run a YouTube podcast and it's fun. Yeah. Okay. So in any sense, like I said before, I got to point out this real fast.
Crack house.
It's not a crack house. What happened was a fly that was this big, huge
big.
black fly was on my blinds, and I was like, "Get off my blinds, bitch!" And I hit it, and it was like, and it all broke. So when I have to pay for that later, I'm excited. I'll be excited,
Do not look
and
like
that's
a
very
crack
fun.
house.
Yes. We're gonna call this a crack house meltdown. Yes.
That's actually got a great ring to it.
It sounds too good.
It does.
Welcome to the Crack House Meltdown. All right, so today's episode is going to be called, or we're dubbing it. Yeah, I know. We're dubbing it metalcore genreing.
Yeah, trademark.
That's an actual word. It's not made up.
That's how we're gonna make our mark in the world. We're using genreing.
Yeah, genreing, like words. Sounds
like
and stuff.
We had a stroke trying to say drawing.
Drawing. So basically, today's episode, we're just talking about subgenres of metalcore. Originally, we were going to do metalcore and deathcore, but the list was going to be way too long, so we're just doing strictly like metalcore-esque and not deathcore-esque.
But we're leaving some stuff out, right?
Yeah, we're leaving. Wait, what were we leaving out?
Like, because we've already done progressive metalcore.
Oh yeah, may I introduce the show? No? Okay. All right. So we're not going to be talking about melodic metalcore. I'm not going to say that because it's not even part of the list. Progressive metalcore and new metalcore, because we already did our top 10s. And if you don't know what those bands sound like or anything, you'll go watch our old episodes. There you go.
And fucking educate yourself.
Educate yourself and learn to be right like us.
Yeah.
Simple and easy. It's not difficult. But the first subgenre we're going with is hardcore metalcore, and they call it metallic hardcore, and that should be illegal in like 4 countries. So yeah,
it sounds like Metallica trying too hard.
Yes,
which they already do.
They didn't used to, but then they did.
Yeah.
So yeah. But in any case, hardcore metalcore focuses on hardcore punk elements, often more aggressive and stripped down. Some example bands they gave us, because we had to look all these up, were Hatebreed, Converge, and Knocked Loose. And I don't agree with Hatebreed, because I think Hatebreed is closer to new metal, at least for me. But we're going to play some Knocked Loose for you. And if you don't know this sound, you are wrong, and become right.
Yeah. Like real fast.
I would smack it, but
we're not him.
I'm not there yet.
We can't afford that.
So
yeah,
that is Knocked Loose.
That's all Knocked Loose.
I will openly admit, in the beginning, I didn't care for it too much, but I got more used to his voice, and actually, they're not bad. So,
well, and he's even come out. He's said, like, we understand people don't like us because of my voice, and I think that's awesome.
That is awesome. Yeah,
he can admit to that and not give a shit in the world. So good on you guys.
Yeah. What do we got next?
I Electronicore, there we go. I'm sorry.
You
I lost
no,
my
no,
place.
you
Huh?
skipped it. You
Oh.
skipped you skipped 5.
Oh, I'm
I'll
sorry.
I'll say 5, and then we can go and you can do
Fine,
electronic core.
fine. Yeah, yeah.
5. The next one on the list is post-hardcore metalcore, and I don't know if I agree with these bands in here, but it's like blends of metalcore with post-hardcore, more melodic and experimental approaches, sometimes incorporating clean vocals. That all sounds like metalcore to me.
Yeah.
The bands were like Architects, Under Oath, and Devil Wears Prada. That's all metalcore.
Yeah, we couldn't really agree with that one,
Yeah,
and
so
we just said fuck them.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
You can do the next one now.
Oh, thank you, Massa.
Jesus Christ.
Canceled by episode 10. Nailed it.
We're gonna move fucking right. God damn. You can't pause, and I ain't doing this shit again. Okay, go do the next one.
Number 6 is electronicore, or otherwise known as transcore.
Transcore.
Trance.
Tran-
Sorry.
Transcore, man, not
um,
transcore. What the fuck?
supposedly. Shut
Oh,
up.
all right,
I
moving
didn't.
on.
I didn't pronounce it right. It's okay.
You, you
Metalcore
did not.
and electronic music, adding synthesizers, electronic breakdowns, and sometimes danceable beats. Now,
Yes.
understand all metal music has danceable beats, so they're already wrong. Um, example bands are some of the best bands to ever exist: Icy Stars, Attack Attack, and Crossfaith.
Yes. Old
But
icy stars, not new icy stars. So
yeah, because fuck them.
yeah,
Um, we decided to go with the Browning
because if you don't know
because
the Browning again, it's like repetition. You're wrong.
you're wrong.
I,
They're a
I don't
phenomenal
make
band.
yes, and I can't wait to see them in January when I get their tickets.
When I see them again in January. Does it hurt? Does it hurt a little bit?
A little bit.
Good. All right. We decided to go with Carnage off the Geist album.
Epic.
I mean, that was
What?
perfect.
There's nothing wrong with any of that. Like if
Nope.
like seriously,
I mean,
it hit 5 buttons at once right there.
5. All
Yeah,
5?
yeah. There's only 4 buttons and hit 5 of them. So I don't know.
Damn. Extra.
Yeah. So there aren't very many new running or now running electronic core bands, but they are definitely in the number 1 or number 2 spot.
I put him number 1. Like, I can't really think of other bands that would compete with that.
I would say EC and
Oh yeah, Electric Callboy. Good point.
we butter the bread with butter.
Yeah,
But
I like their older stuff more than the new stuff, so they've kind of fallen off for me.
we've
But
already discussed it, and
yeah,
we're gonna make an electronic core fucking top something list one day
we'll
because
find it. Yeah,
oh yeah, all around that's just a great one.
yeah.
So the next one is Gent Core. I can't believe they gave that a name for it, but whatever.
Real fast, since we made our the metalcore playlist or
Yeah.
top 5, and we said something about it, I have heard Gentcore everywhere now.
Oh, all right.
Like all of a sudden, all the videos are like Gentcore, Gentcore, Gentcore. I'm like, when did we continue calling it this?
I always thought they called it gent because of the sound, not necessarily and giving it per se like a name. But
Well, that's the
whatever.
thing is like some people are like, it's not a genre because it's just the way it's like it's a sound from a guitar. You
Yeah.
can't just name a whole genre after it, and then the rest of the community is like, "Fuck you! This is what we're doing." So,
All right. Fine. That's fine. But
whatever, right?
in any case, gent core, it's a fusion of metalcore with gent, known for the sync syncopated. I'm listen, man. I ain't gonna lie. I've been up for a long time. I feel so tired, and
Sink that potato.
my brain said, syncopated. Is it? It's written, so it's a word, and when I said it out loud, I regretted it. So
This
it's
will be on
known
the internet
for.
forever.
I know it's known for the syncopated percussive percussive guitar riffs and complex rhythms. Someone, for the love of everything that's right in the world, what the fuck is that word? It's syncopated. Fuck shit. All
I'm
right,
done.
cool. Some of the example bands are Periphery, Born of Osiris, and After the Burial. Syncopated? Why can't my brain pronounce it, man? God, you know, you work like 11 hours and then
Oh
then you got to record a podcast. That's how it happens.
Oh god, I'm crying.
Sync, sync,
Just say it.
syncoped. Sync,
It doesn't
sync.
matter.
Fuck it. Moving on. Moving right on. You want to talk about what 9 is before I continue talking? Jesus Christ,
Oh
that was
god.
bad.
So
I I regret all of that.
I know that was great. I was fucking
Hmm.
dying over here.
All right,
Uh,
so moving right on.
9
9.
is from down south. We're going southern metalcore. Influences southern rock and
You
groove
said
metal.
influences. You said influences, and it's influenced.
Whatever. You fucked up, so I'm
I
gonna
know.
fuck up. We'll just go back and forth fucking up.
Okay, good deal.
Often
So
incorporating sludgy, slower riffs. Example bands they decide to go with is Every Time I Die, Malin and the Sons of Disaster, and He is Legend. I won't
we,
lie. I don't know any of them. Won't
me
listen to any
neither.
of them.
We've both heard of Every Time I Die, but I couldn't tell you what they sound like.
Could not tell you. So
So
instead, we went with Gideon
Gideon works.
because Gideon's better and he's so southern.
He is very southern.
He
Yes.
wears his cowboy hat on stage apparently, and I want to take it from him.
He had a
You know what?
fucking a NASCAR T-shirt with Gideon written in it. I was like, "Who's here from NASCAR?"
That's actually really cool. I'd buy that.
It. I didn't buy it because I'm not huge into Gideon. I want to be a fucking poser. But yeah, continue.
Okay, so we're gonna go with More Power, More Pain. I think it incorporates their sound perfectly, and you get to see him in a jean jacket and a cowboy hat.
Okay.
Though the video is a little. Oops.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. Look at that. It's like, God, look at that dude. He's like a fucking redneck in the middle.
Yeah, he's gonna go throw some hay bales after this.
Fuck yeah. He probably throws 2 or 3 of them motherfuckers.
More power, more pain. The more you give, the more that it takes to carry this weight. The longer you build, the harder you break.
Damn. All right.
Yeah.
I can't say anything negative. If anything, like it's his looks. He's like I dip,
Yeah.
and I'm good. I'm cool with it. And I'm like, yep, you do. That's fine.
He finishes
Hey,
the show and he goes and milks his cow for the milk tomorrow.
fuck yeah. What am I gonna make fun of him? No, not even a little bit.
No,
So
he's a cool. I mean, I have to admit they have to be really cool dudes because they've done all kinds of really cool stuff. As far as to go and do a whole country song with a big country star.
oh yeah, they've done a lot and
So
kind of bringing in people from other genres, and that's actually really cool, especially for the community itself. But yeah, moving on. Next, we have Christian metalcore, and I was talking to my sister and trying to remember Eye of the Breather, and I couldn't remember them, so we didn't put them on. Um, we picked the band for today, but in any case, it's metalcore with themes based on Christianity, which can vary widely in the style, but it's often positive or in an introspective tone.
So it's
That
like positivity.
Yeah, it's Christian but metalcore, and that's fine. ABR is on there too, and the Chariot. Never heard of them. For the longest time, a lot of melodic metalcore or crabcore, like you had Devil Wears Prada, you had We Came as Romans, Memphis May Fire, but since then, a lot of them have backed off from that push. Somehow, As I Lay Dying was on there. Don't know how, but we're gonna.
The early stuff was actually technically Christian.
No. I'm just saying, with everything that happened, is very anti-Christian of him. But
Well,
like I said,
history dictates Christians aren't always good.
uh,
I'm just saying history. I'm not saying all of them. I'm just saying
just
history.
I gotta moving on.
Cancel.
Jesus Christ. We picked the band for today. My sister had mentioned how they knew the church. He opened, I guess the singer opened like a church, and he's a preacher now. And she's like, now he preaches while he screams while he preaches, and it actually works really well. So that's actually it's really cool that it's like something musically that me and her have a lot in common and everything. So that's really cool. But for today,
Break the cycle.
It's the blind, leading the blind, leading the blind to their demise. It's the blind, leading the blind, leading the blind to their demise. Break the cycle. Break the cycle.
awesome sound, man.
I used to love that song.
We're gonna hit pause on that real fast. You know, I've been thinking about all this of the 9 episodes we have. Not once we talked about a Pioneer Burning Body, and I'm like, where do they fit in? We got to figure that out. But it just made me think of a Pioneer Burning Body because of the guy who was singing. But
We have
ignore
to
it
do
for
more
now.
genrering.
We will genre all day. God, I keep looking up and then seeing my eyes look down, and I'm like, you look tired, sir.
You or me?
Symphomated.
Oh, you. Yeah.
Symphomated.
Yeah.
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 Okay. All
Sink
right.
that
What do you got?
potato.
You guys. Shit. What do you got? What's the next genre you got?
I know we're not playing it, but we've got
Yeah.
mathcore on there.
Yeah.
It says it's a chaotic blend of metalcore and math rock. I don't know what the fuck math rock is. If someone can
Uh,
explain that to me one day, please.
it's Common Core math with rock music.
I thought it was a PBS show.
You're
It could
such
be a
an
PBS show. Yeah.
Basically using complex rhymes, dissonant riffs, and unusual time signatures, which the unusual time signatures is fucking real.
Okay.
They use examples like the Dillinger Escape, Botch, I don't know, and Car Bomb I've heard of and never listened to. But I used to
Yeah.
listen to Dillinger Escape back in the Escape Plan back in the day. Holy
Got it.
fuck.
I've heard of the Danger Escape Plan. Probably have heard them and not known that it was them. I've
Yeah.
heard of Car Bomb. Couldn't tell you at all what they sound like. So yeah.
Couldn't either. And we honestly aren't going to play them because
No.
it's no.
Basically, if we don't have any experience with the music, I mean, I can't sell you a shitty song and say, "Hey, go listen to this."
Right.
So I'm like,
exactly.
we're not gonna do that, you know.
Yeah.
Next is blackened metalcore. Combines black metal influences with metalcore, incorporating the atmospheric dark elements. What the fuck's that word? Tremolo?
I would say that's what it is. I never seen that word before.
Tremolo picking. When you're down and out, try tremolo picking. And blast beats. The bands I gave were Oathbreaker, Wolfking, and Woe. Wolfking sounds familiar, but no, I don't think I would have listened to them because
So I looked them up just out of curiosity. Most of these bands don't have a huge following.
Okay.
And I don't know what it is about anything blackened. I just can't get into it. It just doesn't sound good.
Is it like dwarf metal? I can't get into that. I tried.
No, it's like I don't I really don't know how to explain it. It's just bad.
Okay. I had a friend who worked at the meadery, and he loves dwarven metal. We had to listen to it one day going up to a show. It wasn't the worst thing in the world, but it's a genre I could not get into. So yeah,
There's some weird subgenres out there, man.
there are some weird stuff in the dwarven metal. That's real. I could not believe that was a fucking thing, and I was like, this sounds like actual dwarves, like they're fucking mining but screaming. And I'm like, okay,
Sounds
cool,
about right.
yeah.
So the
What's next?
next one is sludgecore, which I guess makes sense when I read the description, but it took me
Okay,
a while to get an understanding of this one. It merges sludge metal's slow, heavy, and abrasive sound with metalcore intensity, often featuring a raw, gritty vibe. They say the Acacia strain, Black Tongue, and Nails. I
I
know of Black Tongue and
Me
Nails.
too.
I've never
Nails,
listened
I
to them,
never heard of nails, but if you
but
AC Stream's fucking awesome
right, I've listened to them a lot. And of course, we saw them live a couple over the years.
at Blue Ridge,
So,
the best concert in the world.
well, he's so fun on stage, which is
Mhm.
something I really enjoy from artists,
Yeah.
especially when they've been doing this for so long. The fact that he still has that much energy up there is crazy.
Yeah.
So we went with the song "The Hills Have Eyes." I will say this is a spoof song. Um, so the video is a little weird.
Okay.
Just a heads up. This is the
Spoof
part I picked, though.
spoof it up.
You're gonna see why in a second.
All right. That was the song you went with? That one?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't the best part, but I think it really
It
gives that raw, gritty vibe,
it
which is what I
definitely
was trying to get
sounds
for.
if I had to pick a band or a song for sludgecore, I would pick that.
Yeah,
That sounds really good, so
I love it, but that video is a spoof on like what is it, Dateline with Chris Hansen,
oh, great.
and
That's
there's
terrific.
like gay guys with the shirts tied up and the booty shorts and everything in the prison yard and shit. It's so funny.
That's awesome. The next genre was grindcore.
Fuck
It's
that
not pu-
genre.
so it's not purely metalcore. Some grindcore bands incorporate metalcore elements, leading to a mix of extremely fast tempos, brutal breakdowns, and politically charged lyrics. And the bands they gave were Nails again, Full of Hell, and Trap Them. I'm
I
not
got
familiar
nothing.
with it. I could lie about it and say I was, but I'm not.
No.
Just the same as the next one. You got the next one. Go for it.
Oh yeah. The next one's thrashcore. Blends thrash metal elements with hardcore punk and metalcore, emphasizing fast tempos and aggressive riffing. I don't like that shit. They give Power Trip, Municipal Waste, and Incinerary.
But then they said municipal waste is often labeled as more thrash. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie about it. Not my thing.
I don't like that fast paced dumb shit.
Yeah. Now the next one is
Ooh,
good.
yeah, it is.
What do you got?
We got symphonic metalcore incorporates orchestral and symphonic elements, adding a grand cinematic quality to metalcore with strings, choirs, and keyboards.
Yep.
Some of the best bands they exampled, which was Winds of Plague, Make Them Suffer, and Bleeding Through.
So we're gonna go with Make Them Suffer. I just want to say out loud, I saw Bleeding Through at Ozfest 06, and that was the first introduction to metalcore I had after hearing All That Remains. So it was like I heard it and I was like, what is this genre? It's definitely not new metal, but it's not. I didn't know it was metalcore, and I'd already heard other stuff, but whatever. Make Them Suffer.
What I think
Great
Make
song.
Them Suffer is probably, like, at least in my opinion, the best band current for
Hands
this.
hands down. Yeah. We went with a race mid.
Oh yeah, we went with
Yeah.
Erase Me. We tried to get a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
forget how blast beaty that song gets.
It is, and that's why I didn't want to start in the beginning, and I want to include her in there because she's a huge part of the band because he's like the harsh and she's like the smooth, and it's
Mm-hmm.
they play off each other so well, and I'm mad I didn't get to see them because I let my damn job get in the way, but it's life, right?
Terrible.
They're actually from Australia, so and as long as they don't talk to me in their voices, we'll be good. Because
Watch
whenever
her have like the worst accent.
Well, like Rhea Ripley has an Australian accent, and I'm like, she's cool as shit, and she starts talking. I'm like, don't fuck with me. Are you playing jokes? You know what I think it is? I got it. Ready? And I blame this on my mother. Ready?
Oh no.
Crocodile Dundee. No. Steve Irwin was later in life. Crocodile Dundee. It's got to be because every time he talked, you couldn't take him seriously. And I don't even know what the damn movie was. The first one or second one was about. Now I haven't seen it in so long, but like I don't know. And now anytime someone says mate in an Australian accent, my brain goes Crocodile Dundee. So in any sense, the band is amazing. Their
Yeah.
album comes out in 45 minutes. The
That's
new
how
one.
late we're recording this fucking episode.
Yeah, no, it's yeah.
Dedication.
Yeah. So the next genre is ambient metalcore, known for atmospheric and melodic sections, often featuring clean vocals and softer interludes, creating a dynamic mix of heavy and ambient. And the example bands all are good, being As an Ocean, Silent Planet, and Invent Animate. Animate, I said that right.
Yep.
Ignore it. And then we chose Silent Planet, Antimatter, because the song is amazing. All the reviews you see online, it gives everybody the stank face when they hear that drop, and
Mm.
it actually doesn't sound like any of their old stuff. This new album, like this, their old stuff, their highest views was I think 6 million, and then this song itself got 14 million views
I mean,
or on Spotify. I don't even know what it was on YouTube. I couldn't even imagine. But go for it.
we'll look real fast, actually.
Yeah, go for it.
Whew.
So
Whoop.
I was like, in my brain, I was like, "You gotta stop it, Ryan!" But I couldn't bring myself to say it out loud. But I was like, "That's such a good song." I'll
Surp-
just, yeah,
Surprisingly, it only has 1.7 million views.
really, okay.
Yeah. I'm
Well,
kind of sad by that.
yeah, I definitely am. But
But
I,
real fast before you get into it, anybody who does know that song, you should go listen to him talk about the experience and what it's truly about. It is almost like it'll almost bring you to tears. It's really sad.
yeah, you had told me about it, and that was actually really cool. I like it when musicians actually speak on what the song's about because everyone can interpret it their own way, but hearing what they were thinking about when they were making the song is very important. So it's actually really cool to know
Yeah.
that they did that. So what's your next genre?
Nope, you do this one.
Oh, sure, I'll do it. That don't bother me. It's rapcore. It's a fusion genre that combines elements of hip hop, rap, and hardcore punk, metalcore, and new metal. Typically features a rap style vocals over heavy guitar riffs, including breakdowns, turntable scratching, or electronic elements. So they included Hollywood Undead. In my opinion, great band. I've seen them live 4 times, and I don't have any complaints. They play all of their old stuff from the second album too, and maybe one or two of the new songs. But like Riot, it's I sorry, I'm having trouble speaking. It's just it was such a good time.
Right.
The entire crowd gets into it, and it's not like a couple hundred people. Like whenever they're playing, like it's a fucking couple thousand people are watching, and the whole crowd's into it, and they're fun, and they just put a great show on. I recommend it highly, but I don't think they're rapcore. I
Yeah, they
think
don't
they're
have enough
closer.
metal elements.
They don't. Their first album had a good amount, but since their first album, they haven't. They
Right.
also put From Ashes to New in there, which is a good band. I've seen them live, I think maybe 4 times. Good band, just not really into it. And then they put Dropout Kings, which I think you said you knew them, right?
I know a little bit, and I would fit them in there because they kind of bounce between the rapcore and the new metalcore.
Okay.
Because they've got that sound, they've got that
Yeah.
general sound, but then they have like sets of songs that could go in different places.
Oh, so Hollywood Undead. If you've never heard of them, think if Eminem and Linkin Park got together. That's
Yeah.
that's Hollywood Undead.
I mean, if you
Like,
don't know them by now, you've got something wrong with you.
yeah, but I mean, you're new to the genre. I mean, yeah, but if you like Eminem, you like Linkin Park, if they ever got together, it's Hollywood Undead. And
That's a fair
yeah,
shout.
what do you got next?
Well, hold on. We're playing some for this one.
No, we weren't. We were playing Trapcore.
I have Bone Crew for
Oh,
rapcore.
yeah. We're not. Oh, Rapcore. Oh
Yeah, you
shit.
told me to put it
My bad.
rapcore.
Hey, my bad. I didn't put my dash next to it.
You're fine. That's why I was like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Because I have this.
So, but before you play it,
Yeah.
Bone Crew is actually Franz from Attila, and I guess a guy he knows, and they have one album out. It's the only song I didn't hate.
That's fair.
Yeah, but it'll show his vocals, and you can hear the Attila come out. So yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Get up, we bought that action. Money trucks, back it up. Fat ass, back it up. Balls, I'ma cash that checks, I'ma cash that money in a flashback.
It's so Attila, and
It is.
and that's why I can deal with it.
Right.
I can get rid of the rap aspect of it, but that's about as far as I can go with it.
I don't hate it. Like, now that I've heard it a couple times while we
Yeah.
were trying to find everything, I don't hate it. It wouldn't be my go-to. It'd be like if I'm in that mood one day,
Yeah,
but it's not
yeah.
terrible. All right, the
Next.
next one is trapcore, which is trap beats and 808 bass.
Yeah,
Incorporate trap style hi-hats, 808 bass, and electronic beats, often led into or mixed with heavy breakdowns. They said Bones, Ghostmane, and City Morgue. I'm
So
not familiar with two of the three.
I mean, we both know Ghostmane. I know you don't like Ghostmane. I don't like Ghostmane, but he has one song that sounds like a Manson song that I like. But outside of that one song, I think it's called Hydrochloride or some shit.
Right.
That's about it. And I don't know Bones. I've never heard City Morgue. So
No, I will say, like, trying to listen to Ghostmane, I like everything but him. So, like, I like the beats, I like the instrumental. I just don't like his voice.
Okay.
So
I can't give you shit for once because his voice is difficult.
it is. I mean, and we all have our preferred styles, but his just grinds something deep inside me.
It's like the whole. That's the whole fucking song. But the
You're not
one
wrong.
song I do like, he's actually singing and doesn't sound like Ghostmane. So it
Fair.
sounds like Manson. But you were gonna play something?
Yeah, so I have a band that they didn't name but has been growing steadily. They're called Shush. I think it's just one dude, but I think it's also kind of like a crew piece.
Okay.
It was hard to find like the perfect sound for me. But I went with this song, so hopefully everyone can see where I'm coming from.
Okay. Go.
Up, I fill the bag up, can't get better. Grab the mask and put
So,
Like,
okay, here's me.
what?
And this, I'm listening to it. I don't hate it, but I'm waiting for it and I'm not getting it.
That's because that's the problem is like every song either has too much
Hmm.
where I couldn't find like a nice healthy mix, or it had that long piece where it was just a little too long to keep playing, but then right after it hits it. And like
Yeah.
it felt weird to play it right in the middle because he's going on a tangent there, but you can hear the hi-hats in the background, you can hear the beat in the background. So
Hmm.
it gave you the perfect mix, but like yes, there was supposed to be a drop in there and it just he spreads it out and it's hard
Gotcha.
to find a good mix.
So, okay.
Maybe I just didn't find the right song, but it's hard to
I
find
didn't,
a lot of the songs.
like I said, I didn't hate it, but at the same time, it didn't quite get there for me, if it makes sense. So,
Right, right, right.
um,
Like I said, there's other better songs. I couldn't
yeah.
find the one song I was looking for on YouTube, at least
So
not right away.
the next one is groove metalcore. Look, so we didn't look this up, man, but do you mind looking something up?
I can.
Okay. So groove metalcore emphasizes groove and rhythm based. God damn it, syncopated,
Sink that
fucking
potato.
syncopated. What the fuck? How do you say sync? Oh no! Listen to me. Everybody, hear me right now.
Hold on.
Cinco patated.
This is what we're going to do. Hold on. Hold on. You ready for this? We're going to share it. I'm going to share my screen and we're going to play how it said.
Go.
Syncopated.
I was close.
You said potated.
That was the second time. Syncopated.
Yeah.
Fuck. Whatever. Emphasizes groove and rhythm with syncopated, chunky riffs, influenced by bands like Pantera, creating hard-hitting, head-bobbing style. They put Lamb of God in there, which I can't say yes or no to that. And then they put Chimera. They also put Texas in July.
You want me to look
Look
Texas in
up.
July up?
Yeah, I was gonna say look up Texas in July because I feel like they fit metalcore more than Lamb of God does. And I was either gonna say Put to Death or False Divinity.
Or do you want to go older? Because they could be thinking older.
Sure, sure.
Hold on.
If you
Let's
grab
try.
grab anything, just so the folks can hear it.
This is Hook, Line, and Sinker. This is one of their older
Okay.
songs. Oh, I guess I hear it here. Hold on. Now I'm curious. I don't know, man. We could probably say that.
I After reading it, even with that fake word in there, syncopated, even with that fake word in there, I'm like, okay, man. See, I in my brain it says groove, right? So I think of like fucking 70s music, but then I've also heard something to do with Rob Zombie being groove, and I'm like, that don't sound at all like Texas in July. And then I read it, and I'm like, influenced by bands like Pantera, and I'm like, maybe I'm not understanding, I'm not relating the word correctly to what it actually is.
Right.
So now I can see it. So yeah,
Like I said, maybe they're just counting their older stuff more than their new stuff. Because I know their new
maybe.
stuff does not quite sound like that.
Dude, their new stuff is fucking awesome.
Yeah, I like their new stuff.
Was it False Divinity was amazing. Put to Death was fucking great. I listened to that thing for a minute.
Right.
And then shit off, yeah, I guess off Bloodwork, that Broken Soul and Sweetest Poison, I have them too, but that's old. That's to 2014. So
Yeah.
in any case,
Yeah.
moving on.
The next one was industrial metalcore. It says it combines industrial metal elements like machine-like drumming sounds, electronic samples with metalcore, creating cold mechanical feel. It says Motionless in White, Fear Factory, Early, and Circle of Dust.
So
I guess Motionless in White has tiny
they have
elements of it.
and they have one-off songs that might fit industrial, but not industrial metalcore.
Right.
Fear Factory, I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh,
Yeah.
I get Fear Factory and Typo Negative mixed up, and then I feel stupid. Uh, Fear Factory is fucking not metalcore at all, in my opinion. And then Circle of Dust is straight up industrial. My ex liked industrial, so I got into them for a little bit. Circle of Dust, Three Teeth, great bands, in my opinion, but there's no metalcore to it.
Right.
So even saying that, I don't know.
Yeah, that was a weird one. If anybody has like a true industrial metalcore band, can you send it to us so we can see what the
Yeah,
fuck we're missing?
please comment it and educate me
Yeah.
because
Like this is the
I ain't
first time
got.
we're gonna ask you guys for this kind of crap.
Well, we've asked
For
before,
now.
but
For
but
now.
but before it was like I'm right, you're wrong. Prove Try to prove me wrong. Now I'm like educate me. So it's
Right.
a little bit different.
A little bit different.
Uh, the next one we had was stoner metalcore. I don't know. Blends fuzzy psychedelic riffs of stoner rock with metalcore's aggression, leading to a mix of heavy grooves and laid back vibes. Man, what the fuck?
I,
Example bands. Fuck. Why do they keep giving me words? Uh, Kioscore.
that looks like Cussy Core. Cuss Core. I don't fucking Pussy Core. I don't know.
No, but it's KYUSS core.
I know. It's
You put the Y at the end.
whatever.
Whatever. It
It doesn't
said
matter. They're high anyways.
Kiosk core isn't huge, but bands like Down and Red Fang incorporate this occasionally. I think I've heard of Down and Red Fang, but in my opinion of the timeline of those bands, they wouldn't be metalcore at all.
I got nothing on this one. Like I can't even begin to imagine what a fucking stoner metalcore would be like.
I in my brain it just means you smoke weed and play metalcore, but no.
That's just metalcore.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Like,
All right,
that's what
moving
most of
on.
us do anyways.
Yeah. What's the next one?
The next one's emo core or screamo metalcore, which
Yeah. It
most of the genre was classified that in the very early days of it.
yeah, definitely
We all
had to
know what it
mention it.
incorporates,
So
huh?
we definitely had to mention it.
Yeah, of course. They use bands like Thursday. I don't know that band. Under Oath and Poison the Well.
So my cousin actually really likes Thursday. He's like, "Hey man, I'm seeing one of my all-time favorite bands," and he threw me a song, and I was like, "That ain't me, bro."
Yeah,
But
but
yeah,
we did decide to go with Pierce the Veil, who
yeah,
fit the bill very well. Um, this is probably one of the most popular metalcore songs I could think of.
yeah.
If you don't know this, then you've got issues.
And if you think he sounds like a girl, you are right.
That
He
would be
got
Kellen. Yeah,
he got a high voice.
Kellen does. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
coming up. He's the feature from Sleeping with Sirens.
Look at the hair, man.
I know. I missed it. Music is terrible. Yeah, I can't. Not anymore.
That song blew up hard on TikTok last year, man.
It has 178 million views. It's 12 years old.
Yeah. I guarantee you fucking 171 million of those 78 came from fucking TikTok and
Fucking
recent shit.
TikTok strikes again.
I mean, it can't be mad necessarily, but yeah.
I
Bunch of
can.
fucking goth girls with fucking honeycomb tattoos on their neck fucking sing the song and shit. I didn't go through a phase. You leave me alone. The next one is beatdown metalcore, often called beatdown hardcore. I don't know. The style emphasizes ultra heavy breakdown, slower tempos, and a focus on aggression over melody. Despised Icon, Lionheart, and Nasty. I've heard of Lionheart before. They aren't bad, but not really my thing. I've heard of Despised Icon and never heard of Nasty.
So I'm not gonna lie. When we were doing this, I listened to Nasty and Lionheart real fast.
Uh-huh.
Other than the slight difference in vocals, they sound the same. It's so
Mm.
cookie cutter.
Gotcha. Okay. And
Um,
lastly,
What? Yeah, go.
you're,
Oh shit,
you're
me.
doing, that's you. That's me. Back and forth, back and forth.
We'll get there. Uh, Nintendo Core, which is a quirky
Nintendo.
blend of metalcore and 8-bit video game inspired music featuring electronic bleeps and bloops with heavy breakdowns. I'm not gonna lie, that's what it says on here,
It
and
says it.
it
Yeah.
cracks me up.
I go ahead.
Example bands are Horse the Band, Sky Eats Airplane, and I Fight Dragons. I used to love Horse the Band back in the day because it was so weird, and I was going through that little phase. But
You-
funny enough, I think they're British, and in England they will play them.
Wow.
So
What's funny is he mentioned it, and I was like, "Horse the Band." I'll look it up. I liked. I wrestled a bear once. It's another animal. Let's do it. Or I like the Bunny the Bear. Sure. I listened to it and I was like, "This is bad." It's like playing a Nintendo game and then you're playing guitar riffs over it.
hold on, I just thought of a great band for that one. Hold on, hold
Oh,
on, hold on,
okay.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on. Eh, oh, oh. Okay,
Yes.
you're gonna agree with this on me, I hope.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, you
People
know.
should know this song. If you don't know the song, you're wrong.
Oh, what a great song! But I think this kind of fits it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I gotta hear the line though. before
We
I-
have to go on.
Shoot, I gotta hear the line. Ugh.
So I gotta tell you, man, the Blue Ridge that I went to before we met each other or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
So I went and seen them, and they didn't play any of their old shit.
Nah.
They were playing a bunch of new shit, and I'm like, dude, I used to like this band. What is this? And like this girl I went with, and she's like, I don't like this band at all. And I'm like, I swear to God, they didn't sound like this when I remember them. But yeah,
They went really rocky
yeah,
and
It's-
kind of normalized, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I get it. Like, you want to play music, you're done with the hardcore stuff, but like those two first albums were so crucial, especially that particular song, Sorry You're
Yeah.
Not a Winner, like was massive. If you didn't know that song, you were wrong.
Mhm.
You still are, but
If you didn't know this song, you're wrong. As a matter of fact, you still are.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big fuck you.
So that's the whole metalcore list. I know we didn't take it all seriously and stuff like that, but that's just because we didn't know a lot. And I'm not gonna bullshit you and say it's a good genre or anything if I can't get behind it. And if I can't get behind it, what is that term? What is it? You're wrong. Sorry. So before we end the show, we gotta drop our new songs, right?
Yeah.
Um,
I'll let you go first.
I think I had Before I Turn, right?
You sure fucking did.
Fucking great band. I'll push them every day of the week and on Sundays.
Agreed.
Name of the song's called "And She Was Beautiful."
Yeah.
That guitar is real. I love it.
That just started, man. Like, that was
Yeah.
great. I'm gonna end up listening to the whole song.
Dude, I swear, I think, and this is me 100% guessing, somebody in his life died because for 3 albums, he was singing to someone as if they weren't around, but they didn't leave, like they're dead, and I don't know what happened. That's my guess.
maybe
Um,
maybe in a
my
future
friend Joe,
show we could like reach out to him and be like, "Hey, we
hey,
really love your music. Could you just kind of give us the inspiration behind it?"
yeah, before I turn, you guys are fucking
I
amazing.
love them.
It's fucking great. And can you just tell me, did somebody die? It's kind of awkward way to ask, man, but I'm really curious. I would love to know.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
absolutely. Fuck, man, that was
What
such a
band
great
did you have?
song.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to follow up with that one. um, so this is a small band called Save Your Last Breath. They don't have a lot of subscribers anywhere.
Okay.
But they just dropped this new EP. I think it's called Blazing Sun is the actual EP, but the song I picked is called Blazing Sun.
Okay.
Um, it's I, I've been struggling to get into metalcore the last few weeks, but I think this is what's going to bring me back into it, honestly.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to end
Okay.
up listening to the whole song again.
That isn't bad at all. I looked it up on my Spotify, and I don't have any other stuff on mine. So there's the last breath part that's making me think of a different band though, but I can't think
Isn't
of
there
their
a band
name.
called like Save Your Breath or some shit?
Maybe.
Yeah,
Wait. What's the name of that fucking one song or that band that did electronic core back in the day? Catch
Breathe
Your Breath.
Carolina.
No, Catch Your Breath.
Oh no, they're current.
No, is it Catch Your Breath? I'm thinking no. Who sings Lofting?
Huh?
Lofting.
Bro, what?
Fuck.
Is
God
that the name
damn
of
it.
the song?
Yeah.
Lofting? I don't know.
I don't know either. Fuck. Now I gotta fucking look it up. Hey, you take over the show. I'm gonna look something up.
Yeah, I'm gonna take over the show. Oh fuck.
Hey, at the end. Hey, come up with some words.
Words?
Why word, yeah.
Like what? For what? I'm
I'm
so
looking
confused.
I'm looking something up. Can you just fucking take over?
I'm
Why
trying to take over. You take over. It's the hostile takeover. I
fuck.
mean, I don't know what I'm doing. I wasn't built for this.
Fucking
Somebody,
shit.
somebody save me.
Um what is it called? What did I call it?
What did you call it?
Oh shit, dude.
What?
Okay, ready? Abandon all ships.
Abandon ships.
Listen though.
What?
Take
Take
one
one last
last breath.
breath. Yeah.
That's it.
Good song.
I fucked it up,
Yeah, you did.
but I thought they have a song called Lofting.
It's been a long time since I've looked at that band, man.
It was actually their newest or one of their it was a single that came out in 2016.
Oh yeah,
So that's my bad.
you're good.
But take one last breath, and it was the last breath. Yeah, either that or we could do last breath for a Capulet.
Oh wow.
Shoot the girl first.
Yeah. God
Come on.
damn.
I can play this old school game too. Don't you worry.
Clearly.
I might be old, but I still know shoot the girl first.
You put the
okay?
old in old school.
Your mom. Whatever. All right, guys. That's our show. I have no idea. We usually come up with what we're gonna do the day before
Yeah.
because we're not good at planning stuff. Plus, StarCraft and Call of Duty, and all the other fun things to do in the world. So, yes, we will see you in a week, right? Make sure to check us out on YouTube at the Core Meltdown YT and the Core Meltdown on Spotify. And like, share, subscribe thing that would really help us out, so we can keep making shit, and then we'll assume that people actually like our shit.
Oh man, assuming makes us look like assholes.
You said it all wrong.
I know. That was the
You-
point, because sink a potato.
Okay, sink potatoed. It was different. It's not even a real word. I mean, I don't even know how you looked it up on Google. That's
Dude,
how
I started
unreal.
typing it in. It was the third thing that came up.
All right, well, words and stuff. That's the end of the show. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna go pass out. So yeah. All right. See y'all.
Later, guys.
We're out.